Vicki from Me Time, and in this mini tutorial I'm going to show you how to create the vinyl windows of the Sweet Treat Bags cinch sacks. These vinyl windows are the fresh technique of this month, and I'm going to walk you through those. If you want to know more about Hoop Studio is one of the subscription lines of the Me Time brand, and you can find more information about metimedelivered.com. This month you're going to create all of these 3 projects. If you want to know more about the contents that are going to be part of the box, feel free to watch the unboxing video that was published last week. The fresh technique of this month is creating vinyl windows. These vinyl windows, as you can see, are being used on one of the cinch sacks and will also be used on our shaker card. Before we walk you through the vinyl window technique, I am going to stop and just check steps 17 and 19 with you so that we can do those together in case you have any questions. For step 17 in our instructions, you're going to cut through all layers of fabric and stabilizer along the trimming line that is shown in red in your instructions. I've already cut it here. You will extend the cut to the edge of the fabric on each end, making sure that you won't cut the lining seam, which is the line below. So once you do this with your rotary cutter, you can extend by using your snips 1/4 of an inch on each side. And as you see, I've also gotten rid of the excess fabric that is at the top. I cut that and it's now out of the way. The next step now in 18, we're going to lift the lining fabric up and tuck it through the slit cut in the fabric and stabilizer. When we do this, we want to make sure that all of our lining goes through, and I'm going to extend also the fabric on these corners so that I make sure that it's all out of the way. When I turn it back to the back, I will smooth the lining fabric down with the right side up, covering all of the back of the project. Here it's important that we press well our fabric to make sure that this edge is crisp. I want to make sure that the seam is pulled taut so that no lining fabric shows on the front of the hoop. Once that is ready, I'll tape the sides and corners in place. We are ready now to stitch the lining tack down line and keep going with the next steps ahead. Other than that, steps 1 to 21 are pretty easy to follow in the instruction book. So now I want to show you how to make the vinyl window. First, on step 22, you will stitch the heart window trimming line. Then you will trim the front fabric inside the trimming line only. Do not cut the stabilizer. Now for step 24, turn your hoop to the back, remove the tape, and trim the lining fabric inside the trimming line. Once again, do not cut the stabilizer. Bobbin thread to match the top thread, and this will help if you have tension issues with your machine. Stitch the heart outline. Turn the hoop to the back and place the vinyl covering the heart window opening and tape in place. Switch your bobbin thread back to a neutral color and stitch the heart window tack down line. Turn the hoop to the back, remove the tape, and trim about 1/8 of an inch from the tack down line. The last step for the window is stitching this pretty decorative outline. Now you know how to make the vinyl window. If you want to know how to attach these ribbons to the cinch sack, please go ahead and watch our short video explaining how to do this. For your card, I also recommend using a new needle that's sharp and slowing down your machine. It will help with the stitches through the velvet paper. Another thing that I love about the shaker elements in this card is that you can totally customize it the way you want. You can put all of the colors mixed, or you can just choose to put all of the purple ones in one side and all of the white ones in the other one. So creativity is endless here. If you want to buy more of this SEI paper, you can go and use the link that is linked below. That will send you directly to the SEI website. They have other options of colors as well. And that's it. Like that, we are done with our tutorial. I am so excited with how all of these turned out. They are just so pretty designs. They're giftable, and especially with Valentine's coming, I'm really excited to use these. What I like about them is that they can be gifted to a loved one, to friends, to neighbors, to coworkers, so many options. Just let me know who you're giving these to. At the same time, don't miss any of our videos, so feel free to subscribe to our channel, and I'm excited to see your creations. So go and enjoy some well-deserved me time.